Well, we don't have too much time to waste, so let's just go ahead and open up ye old Thracia. Age passed, yada. Chapter 17. I think that was definitely renamed something completely different last time. Anyway, leaving the forest behind them, the Liberation Army finally reached the southern gates of Leonster. Yet an arduous task awaited them. The gates stood high until— oh god, no, Ballista, no! No! I don't like Ballista. I don't. Very sad. Yes, Munster. So yeah, hey look. Let's count the Ballista. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9 Ballista. I love it. Okay, I would appreciate— I get that it's probable that we spawn over here. But it would be nice to have just some general— hey, you spawn around here. But I know that's not how Thracia was meant to be played. And we're dealing with silver weapons, which— Wait. Honestly, I'll probably try and capture 1 or 2 of them. If I can have enough to sell. Who can live like 5 Ballista? That would be Matcha. Matcha can live all the Ballista. Bow. Battery Axu. Long Rants. And Silver Bow. Okay, that ain't too bad. So obviously this is not a chapter where I want to bring flyers. But at the same time, God, it would be nice to bring flyers. I suppose technically speaking, I could bring a flyer. Here. 1, 2. I'll bring Dean, certainly. Maybe Karen. Oh, that's not good. Oh, that's not good at all. Movement star rigging, afraid not. Ugh, that's gonna be— it's also gonna be— I hate this. Outdated patch? How so? Patch certainly wasn't outdated when I grabbed it. Doctor's appointment, yeah, I got blood drawn. I did not in fact get stabbed. I just had to like do a bunch of blood work. Never know your— I think I might just— I'm probably just gonna go this one without Matcha. I think I'll be fine. Oh, okay. Well, there's a scroll to steal, so I should definitely bring it. Oogie is now back in business. No one with a cost is allowed to come. If you have a cost, you are on the bench, you will fucking die. Honestly, like— a cost. The way a cost works, if you've forgotten, if you have higher HP and attack speed than a ballistician, they get another round of combat. Usually this is great for you, because it's essentially like an adept that always happens. Except it can backfire when Ballista are pew-pewing you. Drain the Ballistas faster? I'm not gonna try and drain the Ballista. think the idea is gonna be seize the left-hand side of the map, send a strike force up here with like some defense boosting. Oh, version 1.06 released 2 weeks ago. Okay, well I definitely didn't get that. Yeah, I'm just gonna send a strike force up. Also, Pieo, thank you for the follow. Enjoy your stay. Okay, items. We got a lot more to play around with now. I think Tanya can use it. I think I only have Tanya B or C. Okay, she can use Silver Bow. How it goes? I'm like both really tired and also really busy. I have a bunch of stuff I'm gonna need to get done as soon as this stream's over. Oh, this is definitely a chapter I can see you just warp skip. Wait, there's siege tomes too? Dude. Anyway. Oh, level ups are sticky. I appreciate that. Some names get updated because of Faye. Options when you don't have options. Okay. That seems like a good quality of life update, but honestly, given how kind of Thracia was to play earlier, I will gladly take this. To be fair, some of the heroes updates I genuinely do not think were given as much thought as some of the little manster names, given that most of these are just direct references to like Irish folklore, and I think in Fae they were a little loosey-goosey with how they had adapted certain things. Let's... I forget all of what we got. Oh, longbow. Why aren't you an actual longbow? Anya's fine. Asbo. Okay, yeah, we'll use Nana. We got scrolls, we can make this. Oisin? Rox, I guess you're right, because I have no idea how... I see an accented I, so it'd be Oisin or something? Oh, Ushin. Ushin? And I suppose if you, like, spelled it out to be a bit more true to its pronunciation, you could probably pronounce it just fine. Be nice if we could use that. Ever. Okay, well, literally everyone can pronounce Mjolnir. Right? MCU's thank for that. Use Elfire, because I have an Elfire. Please be able to use. God fucking damn. Can't even use Elfire. Light magic. Well, we might as well grab a heal. We're gonna go ahead and bring Shanam because I see that there are some shops that I can go to. I'm also gonna go ahead and sell a bunch of stuff. Anything that's like close to being broken that I'm definitely not gonna repair. Bolt sword would be nice, but I think it only has. Bargain with fast strength. That would have been nice, but makes sense why they didn't. There's literally... I don't understand why slim weapons exist. You know, as much as I'm not a huge fan of, like, the bronze spam of Helios and onward, I genuinely do not understand slim. But that's also because Khan is a bad mechanic that I will never get behind. Pansy-ass JPEG Knights in the GBA games can double. Yeah, for 0 damage. Wow, what a good archetype. Truly, what wonderful execution of a masterful mechanic. Khan is bad, feel bad. Khan is a bad mechanic count, like 20 billion. Don't hate me because I'm right. One Iron Axe around just... Saves them up. That should be good. Not interested, sorry. Can't sell perfs. Yeah, but you can steal them off of random berserkers. That's nice. So, Leaf is fine. Mach is gonna sit out. Probably gonna trade the Brave Axe to in here just to make sure no one captures it. Oh, the enemy can't get him while okay, I didn't know that. That is news to me. Pretty much. Enemies only take what they can sell. Okay. See, that makes sense. Pretty sure we told you to... Well, maybe you did, but consider that maybe you didn't. There is a chance that I, in fact, was listening, and you just didn't say anything. Echoes is rotting your brain. Don't be mean to Echo. It's pretty. Capped. Could've gone F. Am I really that predictable? God, part of me really just wants to fucking... This seems like a miserable chapter. But no, I must be true to my ideals. An iron sword. Actually, hey, does version, what is it, 1.6 have cursor memory? Because, like, that would be very nice. Unironically, though, probably just... To be fair, I could certainly find, like, flaws to shit on every Fire Emblem game. None of them are perfect. They all have flaws, depends on what you can stomach. Anyway, this is probably fine. I'm not gonna... Actually, wait, shit. I actually have to give you, like, a weapon. Why isn't there a fire tome for me to steal in your chapter? Alright, whatever. Even warriors? Yeah, even warriors. Warriors... I can shit on warriors very, very easily. Game I really wanted to love, which kind of fell short of my expectations. Chapter 17, The Gathering Storm. Or, I think as it was... I think it used to be called, like, The Rains of May or something? First Rain of May, that's right. Yeah, the weird thing is that, like, I'm not sure what Fire Emblem games actually use, like, the real-world calendar system in terms of counting months. So... I mean, explicitly through, like, Tactician Affinity, you can figure out a good number of the GBA characters' blood types and birth months, because I guess Japan cares about that. Ah, yes. Thank you, Doris. Very cool. Meanwhile, at the Ballista shop. Hey, Marquise. Marquess? God, I actually forget if the title is called Marquis or like Marquis. Never heard you shit on insert game here. Could you shit on it? Sure. Once we get going, I'm sure that'll be something to talk about when we're... Yeah, still bickering about the child hunts. Would Amalda be considered a Camus? Marquess? Okay. Have I played Warriors? Yeah. I played... Roller out. Played Warriors. Even have a Dragonstone from the JP version. my nightstand. Heard you shut up, FE7. Okay, so Marcos. And what we're gonna do is we're gonna move a couple of people. I should have brought another. That's cool. As a game, Fire Emblem Warriors is better than. I disagree. I think that that Hyrule Warriors has more meaningful content to play. As a game, I think that Hyrule Warriors also just has more meaningful. I agree that, like, Fire Emblem Warriors improved on some of the small issues that, like, Hyrule Warriors had. A lot of the battle in Hyrule Warriors are just filler, but I disagree. I will say that I think the movesets are a little better in Fire Emblem Warriors individually, but Hyrule Warriors kind of, like, fulfills on being a fun crossover game that, like, actually... It brings a lot from the series it pulls from by virtue of having characters use different movesets depending on the item that they have equipped. Because Zelda's a game where, like, items are almost as iconic as characters, if not more so. It could also be that I am slightly, like, more invested in Fire Emblem as a series than I am Zelda, so the issues that crop up in Fire Emblem Warriors are a bit more touchy for me. Hyrule Warriors is less embarrassing to play with your dad. To be fair, none of the Warriors titles play well in multiplayer at all. Actually, no, I disagree. Hyrule Warriors is kind of okay in multiplayer, but not... The problem with playing them in multiplayer is, like, as soon as you fucking switch to multiplayer, you have the issue of, like, spawn rates being cut in half to a point where, like, you just straight up cannot do certain missions. Dude, are you... Listen, in a game where the main antagonist is someone who's so horny for Link that she's willing to destroy the world, I don't think Ruto's the problem child. I unironically love the setup to Hyrule Warriors. It's like, hey, some, like, really thirsty Zelda fanboy just, like, loves Link so much that she's gonna go, you know what? No, I'm gonna capture him, make him a manslave. That's so stupid. That's so stupid. I love it, but it's so stupid. Okay, so they don't move until I aggro. Good, because I can actually spend some time burying people. On him. Miranda's attack speed 3. 14 attack. And I could maybe get a kill. Alright, that'll be fine for here. Also, I should probably check my... Should be... yeah. I will move Leaf over there eventually. The highest effect. Okay, panel stay here. a Xeno Warriors game. Honestly, I feel like that'd be a cool way to introduce a lot of Western players that like hopped on in the Xenoblade 1 or like 2 or X period to characters like Cosmos and all of like the other androids. But I don't know if that's necessary. I love Musou games, but they do take a bit of work. I'm just gonna wait this out. Probably be Xenoblade 2. Well, you just don't bring in all the blades. Like, might notice. Oh, it's on the cliff to the left. I'm not gonna do that. No. Oh. Where is a mob? Oh, yeah, I also just do not have. Shit, I gotta steal that. Do I have to steal the Bragi scroll? It would be nice, but it is a free iron rune, but the way I play, I don't think it's super necessary. Because that's the gate. And if I can just yeehaw over there really quickly before these assholes see me, I think I'll be in a good spot. Oh, nice, I can take. Pages up there. Marita has enough con to take Shanam? Apparently. She might have leveled... Actually, I think she leveled con. Yeah, I want to say she leveled con once. Maybe once or twice. Like, she got some pretty solid level ups. Yeah. I'm not going to worry about turn count here. I'm just going to... bury my dudes over. She starts at 5. Let's go. Still a bad mechanic, but... Oh, maybe Shanam was like a Pegasus Knight in a past life. Okay. Okay. Double checking, you have a silver bow that's 22 attack, 10 attack speed. I should absolutely shit can you, but that's gonna be 12. Oh shit, I didn't bring the Kingmaker. Ooh, that's annoying. Oh yeah, forgot that Sarah has 5 Vigor Star. Did I even show Sarah's stats? I don't think I did last time. I think I was so, like, done with that chapter. No, I definitely didn't. At least I don't think so. So, the only thing... Oh, I did? I did? Alright, well, I'm gonna point out one more thing. I'm pretty sure she only gets that 10% support with Salem if you talk to her with Salem before talking to her with Lee. So there you go. Just a reminder. Boy, that is a very SD-est. Honestly, an S that you can level without, like, exposing her to direct combat is... Are you not gonna... There we go. Is very good. It's, like, why I prefer Mage S over, like, Melee S, because they have a way to target the lower of the enemy's defensive stats in most cases, and, you know, can attack from range. But, you know, a Cleric S is one step above that, because, hey, she can heal, so she has a way to get levels... Nice. Nice. Has a way to get levels without seeing any combat at all. It's why Astrid from Path of Radiance is so good, because, like, hey, you just want, like, a free paladin? Cool, here you go. Just, like, bonus XP here. Imagine not getting the silver bows. I mean, I was kind of hoping that in taking out one, all 3 of these would aggro, and then I could steal 2 of them, but... Half shit and... Right. Probably gonna die, but whatever. One... What do I have to... I'm hoping no one's died. One. Capture another. Part of me was afraid that everything would be aggroed as soon as I touch one enemy, and they would just start barreling down at me, but that doesn't appear to be the case. Which is a shame. I kind of like when enemies, like, are essentially activated, so you can't just, like, bait and pull. Okay. That was a 1% hit. Like, we all saw, that was a 1% hit. Yay. Okay. Thanks, Kaga. You're a real one. Should be able to steal one. Ah, feels itty bitty con, man. Ah, feels itty bitty con, man. Right, well. Take what you can get. Take 2 of them. Nope. This is why 20 con Lithus reigns supreme. You know what? Yeah, if you can get 20 con Lithus, then it would reign supreme. At the very least, I should be able to weaken you. Feeling good? Feeling lightheaded still, but... I gave a lot of blood. Unfortunately, I'm not exactly the most robust person to begin with, so... Wait, did I? that was soul. I'm like, hold on. I didn't do anything. Okay, cool. Soul didn't help me, but hey. Oh, I'm actually need a wee bit of help. I get weighed down by iron swords. Come on. I get weighed down by what? One time 7. I have to hit 2. 8 it here. Plus. Oh, low con. My leaf did not level super well in the early game. Sure. Yay! Right back. Okay, that's 1 silver bell. Dude, I hate needles. I hate needles so much. Like, I know it's kind of childish and irrational to, like, be afraid of needles. But holy shit, I can't stand them. Like, they freak me the hell out. I know it doesn't really hurt that much, but I panic every time. Like, those few seconds when they're, like, hovering over you with a needle, or right when they, like, you know, clean the surface before piercing your skin. Like, holy shit, I freak out. Oh yeah, I guess Goku doesn't like it either. Like, I had a spinal tap as a kid. Like, several spinal taps as a kid. I got really sick around, like, kindergarten age. And I think that's, like, my earliest memory of getting any sort of, like, needle. I wanted to say needlework. Having any sort of, like, shots or what have you. And, like, for those of you who don't know what a spinal tap is, be thankful. It sucks. But a spinal tap is essentially where you get a needle stuck between the vertebrae of your spinal cord to draw spinal fluid. This is like early 2000s. I was no older than 6 years old. That always, like, keeps in the back of my head whenever even when I'm getting, like, flu shots with, like, itty bitty baby needle. Like, I freak out a little bit. Like, I have to hype myself up just to get a flu shot. Fire. Okay, they do sell fire times here. Good. I want to make sure I was going. Don't like that mental image? Good, because you shouldn't. Because it's terrifying. Oh, an Asbel level. Good job, Asbel. Attack speed is 5, and you have a kill. Well, I guess a killer bow is kind of like pointless in a game with scrolls. Trade, gimme. Chapter is this? Chapter 17. Take the Paragon Sword. Not because I want to use it, but I am Nana. Man, I keep saying I'm gonna trade Nana. I'm gonna use Nana, and I keep forgetting to bring her. But I'm gonna use the +5 defense on the Paragon Sword to help drain some Ballista. Probably Ocean. Yeah, I guess I should probably specify that it's 17B. Okay, so you 5 AS, 14 attack, can't crit. There, get the fire tone, fine. Huh. Silver Axe would maybe be nice, I guess, but go. Getting everything. It is 89. Man, this really is just the drain goddamn Ballista map. Little bit. Look, I didn't choose B route, y'all did. Not my fault. No blame to be had. Hello, Mr. More Group Gamer Man. Welcome to Kaga's Bizarre Adventure. Ah, wait. It doubled. I checked that. Come on. Some credit. Nice. Bit of Helldile. Keep forgetting to do that. Come around to go into Mage Knight? Yes, apparently. Damn, Shauna really is a lightweight. Feels bad. Is the lead. It's one thing I like about, like, games with fixed promotions. I like when units have, like, similar or identical tier 1 classes, but they promote into, like, wildly different tier 2s. Especially for mages. There are a lot of ways to make that fun. Also, just fucking shoot me! Oh wait, I'm not in range. Do it! Shoot me! Kill me! Seems super tedious. I think we're probably gonna turn off animations. Owie. Come on, Wrath. Yay! Come on, kill! Damn it! Oh, okay. Thanks for giving me the kill. Appreciate it. Okay, 24. I get one shot. I have effectively 22 HP, 22 physical. This actually has to be a shot. Oh, God damn it. I hate it here. I don't want to give Shauna a kill. Tried to kill with Miranda? Well, you see, I tried that. Issue is you have 36 crit. Leave in the 1RN. Fuck it, no. I'll get your kills somewhere else. I'm playing like an idiot. Small price to pay for 6. That indeed. Put Leaf. Wait if Leaf. Make sure he doesn't have a rapier. You have a rapier. For that. Battle axe is for S. I'm gonna turn off animation. This is gonna be a very annoying chapter, and I do not have time to burn. Alright, I can do. Oh, SNES games. I think I understand. I got it. I remember doing that for like FF6, I think it was. Adapt. Oh, double adapt. Wait, no, I just doubled. Next is Xavier. That is gonna take 200 years. That's actually gonna take 200 years. I believe in you, Miranda. Hate it here. All my homies hate it here. Thanks, Kaga. Glad I get hit by ones, but I can't manage to hit. 100% I kill you though. Look, I'm gonna try and recruit Xavier, but I might just give up and say fuck it. But I'm gonna at least try. Probably get hit here, but like... I hate it here. I hate it here. Wyvern fell in, move out. Oh, I could just get crit here. Take. Pop. I just want to give my ass to kill. Is it so hard? Is it so wrong? That. So hard, it's so wrong. No XP! No XP allowed! On your level. Oh shit, strength, nice. Story lock promotions are bad. Correct. Well, okay. Story lock promotions, I like them, but also they're not always bad, but they're generally not preferable. Like, you would have to balance your leveling curve around a story lock promotion occurring at a reasonable time. What, like 30 and 10, you're saying? I can see that working, but... No, okay, I think Shadow Dragon Marth not getting a promotion was super fucking lame. Like, I get he didn't have one in the game proper, but god, that's just so lame. You have a chance to give a promotion. Like, make him a Master Lord, I don't care. Like, make it super lame. Just make it like Roy's promotion, where literally nothing changes. Like, half of the fun of promotions is just seeing what cool shit you get in terms of animation. Oh, Mecha. We're healed up. Good story programs, Radiant on Ike, Sacred Stones Twins. I don't hate the Sacred Stones Twins because they give you... Oh, owie. They give you an item that you can use to promote. It's like a story-based promotion, but it's also... Oh, shit. It's also, like, based on an item, like all other promotions. Which I guess you could say that about the FE7 trio, but, like, the FE7 trio is so bad because they're staggered out to where, like, whoever you don't promote first of your 3 lords is just gonna be bad. Bad promo? To be fair, I'm not really seeing... Granted, I haven't crutched on my Leaf much, but I don't think Leaf not being able to promo is that bad of a thing. Like, Thracia stat caps are fairly low, so I don't feel like he's being outclassed. And my Leaf is also kind of hot doo-doo garbage, so... You know, there's that too. Hey, Ocean, do you have a scroll? Hammer. Here. Wait, and then phone. My Leaf is overload? Really? Okay, well, I guess to be fair, I am kind of low manning this. One lance, 7. I really wish I had Salem for this chapter. It would both be good heal XP for him, and it would give Miranda a little extra hit at sport. And... Oh, I'm low manning because of fatigue? I'm low manning because... I don't feel like this is a game where I need to, like, invest into everyone. Holy shit, I doubled. I do have a lot of fatigues. To be fair, the forest chapter, I took that chapter so slowly in order to get everything I wanted to get. And also, I didn't know where the warp tiles were, so I don't blame myself. You have 5 movement, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Armory. Asbel. I swear to God, back guy, you better not have 6 movement. I honestly do not think the arena in its usual form is ever really... I don't like it. It just doesn't make sense to me from a story perspective of like, yes, we are on a very important mission to save probably the world, but first let's fuck around in this arena where if we die for real, and then like the world is ended because, oops, Ellawood wanted to get slightly stronger. Now he's dead. An army needs funds. I get that. I don't like permadeath from arena, but at the same time, if there's no like cost, if there's no reasonable cost to arena, then you just do it for everyone. Yeah, the one from New Mystery does not make sense to me. Speed. So how's Miranda? You know, she's existing. That whole, I might actually give you the skill ring just so you... As far as S go, I do okay. I know that being a mounted unit actually isn't, like, always the best thing in Thracia. Like, in comparison to other games, being on a mount has reasonable downsides because there are a fuckload of forests everywhere and dismount penalties are, like, crazy. But I like the fact that she promotes to Mage Knight. Good. Why can you die in preps? I would just have it be to where there's like a limited number of arena attempts that you can... Make it so there's like a limited number of attempts that you can have for the arena. Like, this arena has, like, hey, it's an arena season, so we can do the arena, like, 5 times total. And in those 5 times, if you ever lose, like, you just barred out. And instead of, like, actually killing your units, you just get hit with, like, a heavy debuff that would... Maybe you get hit with, like, Enfeeble from Fates or something. Like, to where there is an opportunity cost to doing it, but it's not, like, actual death. Because that does not make sense to me. In the slightest. Like an no. The FE4, the problem with FE4 is that, yeah, it has, like, an arena season, but that's for everyone. I'm talking total. Like, hey, this arena, it's got, like, 4 total uses, or, like, 5 total uses that anyone can make use of. That way you're not spending 30 minutes arenaing everyone because it's quote-unquote optimal. But you can actually lose your... That's hilarious. You can... Oh, shit. Okay, no. You can lose your characters in casual mode if you arena. Already costs a ton of money. In a good chunk of Fire Emblem games, though, money doesn't matter that much. And I guess that's more like a problem with an individual Fire Emblem game than it is the design of an arena, but... You know, if you're gonna make money being the opportunity cost, you need to make sure that money, like, actually fucking matters. Which in many cases it doesn't. That was bad. Can't kill. Alright, Shanam. Die. The fact that you have a follow-up critical multiplier of fucking 0 is very nice here. Yep. Like, I don't miss the arena in the Tellius titles in the slightest. I think part of it is that its function was, in my opinion, much improved by bonus XP, even though the bonus XP system has its own flaws. I feel like still a marked improvement. Like, I would prefer bonus experience to reward, well, I guess the problem with BXP being a reward for good play is that, like, the rich get richer. It's kind of like Valkyria Chronicles, wherein if you do well, you get more XP to get better units to do even better. I don't know. I don't like Arena. It breaks what I would consider logical mechanics of a world. I mean, hell, even as, like, an adaptation of IRL, like, gladiatorial arenas back in historical, like, Greek or Roman times, a lot of cases, in fact, in most cases, gladiators didn't fight to the death. Like, it's like an MMA match. Like, these are prized, like, trained fighters. Why would you kill them? That's, like, that's self-defeating. Just, like, have a good bout. Don't make the loser, like, actually commit not alive. From back here. Leveling up healers. I think they're... and I don't have a javelin. I think there just needs to be more caveats of a bonus XP system. Like, one thing... I know Fire Emblem changes mechanics a lot from game to game, which is something I like, but I would actually very much... I do also very much like when they keep with a mechanic and just iterate on it a little bit. Because I feel like you can see marked improvements if they stick to, like, they don't change a particular mechanic between games and then instead iterate a little bit on it. Like, the easy answer for me is like, hey, what about the Fates? What about, like, Awakening to Fates, the Pair Up system? Pair Up was fucking busted. It was brainless and busted. But in Fates, like, not only is it something that you can plan around with the dual guard system, like, having a strict logic as to how it fills unless you're banking on Astra, like, it's broken up into offensive and defensive pair up. And that's something that the enemy can take advantage of, too. Fuck, I love, like, offensive stance pair up. It's such a good idea. I'm not gonna lie, follow-up critical coefficient is fucking dumb. I think it's, that it is a universal thing for all units might be a little silly, but at the same time, I could see, follow-up critical coefficient being a way to... because it is a little busted in certain cases where you have, like, an FCM of 5 or what have you, but... it would be a way to give certain units an innate edge on doubling. But doubling is already super valuable. And it really only works because of Thracia's crit system doubling the damage done instead of doubling your attack rather than tripling the damage done. Guard Adjutant is fucking stupid. The Adjutant system is so bad. Like, it feels like Three Houses like shit. We have a game where we know that everyone is going to want to, like, make use of all of their units all the time, because this isn't a game built around the concept of low manning. But we don't want to make maps like it's fucking Echoes where everyone gets to come all the time. Oh, right, captures ass. Oops. I'm sorry, we were talking about other games. I forgot that capture was a mechanic. You'll have to forgive me, I forgot that capture was... Actually, wait. 19? Yo, you can live! Wait, 11 attack speed? Yo! You're gonna fucking die! Never mind! Attack speed... I can heal you. Fine. What is the point of skills that have linger effects if the enemy never survives them? A lot of the skills in Tellius kind of suck. Like, corrosion, corrosion's stupid. Disarm really is only fun if you can disarm one of the venom weapons in the cave chapter of Lucia and company, and then steal with Heather. Yeah, a lot of them are a wee bit stupid, but Tellius overall good. Biorhythm skill, well, to be fair, that's just a problem of Biorhythm being like poo-poo garbage trash. What are my the problem of mastery skills and like Tellius, specifically Radiant Dawn. I think they were fine in Path of Radiance because they were limited on scrolls. But in Radiant Dawn, pretty much all of them are just lethality with extra steps. So much so that they just couldn't give it to the enemy, because how the fuck do you survive, like, 12 Cavaliers that have Soul that was essentially a critical hit but fancier? Or like Luna? Ow. Yeah, poor Soph and Heather. Man, Soph deserves so much better. I don't hate random proc skills, but I feel like in a game where critical is like a thing, it's not super necessary. Okay, the squad does not move. Balance the limited occult skills are making most of the skills garbage. Soul is good, because it has utility, and it can make Clash less of a nightmare, except you have to do the animation every time. Ether's good. Astra breaks your fucking weapons. Luna's alright on, like, Nephany, I guess. Done stupid. Like, lingering effects on a skill, no thank you. Why the fuck do you have 4 defense? I actually wouldn't... Okay, this is gonna sound stupid. I wouldn't mind critical being, like, a proc skill. Like, the same way that Luna and Soul are. And, like, when you equip something like Luna or Astra or Soul, it replaces your critical. So instead of having, like, a crit chance, you have a skill activation. Yeah, Azuka, I have gotten Corona... Azuka has given me the coronavirus before. It wasn't fun. Like, FE4 again? That would be me giving FE4 credit. And that's, like, not on brand. But yes, giving FE4 a little bit of credit. All right, Moran has her. Okay, well, maybe a hit. That's a no. Do you have anything worthwhile? I can steal it. Fuck it. Oh wait, I can't capture you. I'm just gonna attack Marie. I don't want to deal from there. Alright, assholes, you got 2 left, and I think you have 1 left. Oh no, you're out. What do dragon weapons do again? If you're talking about the Dragon Lance, it's like a preferred Brave. It's a preferred weapon Brave Lance that has advantage. Like, really good. But a dragon, it's just a name, I guess. I would have called it some weird German thing, that way it sounded special. Because, like, when I see the Dragon Lance, I'm like, oh, cool, it's a Wyvern effective lance. Is it depth? No, it gives vantage. Or, wait. Is there a difference between a Dragon Lance and a Dragon Pike? $26, okay. We're gonna trade the Paragon Sword over to Leaf. Hope he can tank. Bonk. Actually, I guess a Hammer on Ocean. A Hammer on Ocean of Wrath is kind of completely unnecessary since he'll crit every time. Okay, hot take. I hate the spirits from Fates. I hate them so much. Not because of anything they do, or not because of their aesthetics, even though I do prefer, like, traditional homes. Look, man, I don't remember what any of them do. You guys have a battle axe? I don't... Probably? Look, the only one I know is Calamity Gate. That's it. That is the only one I've bothered to learn. Okay. Leaf. Chart, what do you have? Oh, god damn it. I can't... That is one thing I would like to see changed. I'd very much like to be able to, like, see inventories of rescue gear. Wait, really? Oh. Okay, thanks. I didn't know that. Appreciate that. Fate is a game where you made your own weapons to buff you. Okay, but I like that, though. It makes weapons more than... I like Fate's weapon system. I wish that they gave one more try to refine it. Like, had they done the same thing with Fates as they did with, like, Awakening in terms of just refining mechanics, keeping them around long enough to maybe try and give a shit, I feel like it would have been good, because I think durability is outdated for most sorts of weapons. 26. 71 hit. 26 avoid. Augers. The debuff system in Fates needed to be changed in terms of how quickly you recover. Because despite the fact that Conquest is a game where, like, you are supposed to kind of play a little more quickly, there are a lot of anti-turtling incentives. Also a game where, because of debuffs, you just sort of, like, hurry up and wait for your debuffs to go away if there's nothing pressuring you. The thing about silver weapons are, though, like, things like silver and brave weapons are great because you can, like, use offensive stance. Attack stance? Fuck, I forget what exactly it's called, but you know what I'm talking about. The offensive stance to where you have someone equipped with, like, a brave weapon or a silver weapon, and they are, like, positioned in such a way that they will serve as, like, an offensive partner for your tank, but they won't get debuffed. Dual strike. How did I fucking forget that? Okay. So you have 26. Would have 10, 16, 16, 32. These assholes won't do anything. Man's got 10 defense. The forging system in Fates is also a little busted. Had forging materials been, like, fixed throughout the game, where you can't just, like, use online features to farm it, or, like, where your forging material of choice is randomized on game start, I think it could have worked. But also just forging steel shurikens is like, why? Why? This is so good. I guess if you want to call that, like, the proper opportunity cost, then sure. Personally, I wouldn't hate forging to just be somewhat done away with. Okay. Comes the pain. I like the evolution system, or, like, maybe super limited forging. I don't know, like, I think the forging system works somewhat in Fates where durability is not a thing and weapons are very limited in quantity. But I think if a forging system were to stick around, you would need to revamp the armory system and kind of make a somewhat strict curve in how weapons are acquired. Like, I know it's kind of cheesy, but I honestly kind of miss... I honestly really miss the fucking thing strategies for getting multiple refreshes in a turn with Shelter. Fuck Hexing Rods, okay? Fuck Hexing Rods, fuck the Enfeeble Staff. If Restore were a thing, then okay, but like, I have no defense for them. Fuck that. Hexing Rods fucking bullshit. Hate it. Above Fate. You know, that's true, but also, Fates doesn't have Berserk. Berserk is stupid, and I hate it, and it should not be around. There's no counterplay to Berserk. Like, on one hand, either the unit that is Berserked dies, or, like, the unit... The fact that you can counterattack, you auto-counterattack when a Berserked, like, ally attacks you, kinda stupid. It's like, I take... Time Thunder? No. We call it Deem Bolt here. And the homies call it Deem. But hey, at least Olwen is a minor character with like a proper character arc. That is something a lot of Fire Emblem games cannot lay claim. I'll be honest, 5 Defense Leaf, not my favorite. I like that Reinhardt gives Olwen the Holy Sword. I also think it's really fucking dumb that Heroes decided, you know what we're not gonna do with, like, our preferred weapons? Or hell, even with our alts, with, like, the World of Thracia Olwen, we're just not gonna give her the Holy Sword. We're just gonna give her, like, Green Blade Tome. For no reason. We're gonna call it Thunderhead. Pretend it was a thing the entire time. On! Cool. Doesn't help me, but right. Honest to God, I could see them doing Brave Ryan. I could see them doing a duo unit of Reinhardt Ishtar. Or not Reinhardt Ishtar. Well, I mean, yeah, that, but also Reinhardt Olwen. I know, but I like the fact that Reinhardt essentially gives Olwen a sword tailor-made to take him down, even though there's no fucking way she's gonna do that, realistically. Hey, Reinhardt will win, choose your region. I mean, probably. Okay, but I just think the player phase theme in Thracia is better. Here's the thing, Choose Your Legends was kind of devalued by the existence of legendary alts. And, like, stupid alts like Mage Knight Erica and Reinhardt Olwen, alts that are essentially the character, but, like, with very little discernible difference. Which sucks. Because, like, nowadays, Choose Your Legends back in the day was the only way, realistically, that a unit would get a special skill. Like, preferred abilities were not a thing outside of Choose Your Legends. Now, fuck it. Let's just give, like, what is it? Let's give Valentine's Alm, like, Luna Arc, because why not? I can't believe Erica single-handedly cucked Null out of his spot in here. Now, why am I using Leaf here? Like, George is a meme in Japan, so why I got in. I guess George is just a meme in Japan, like the same way that Grommel is. He was botted in because IS didn't bother to make any safeguards against Ghost. Legitimately, it would not be hard to do. It would be a fairly simple Python script. If you wanted to make it a little more complex, you could have like IP cycling every so often to make sure you don't get one. Given that it seems like there are no precautions, you could have just, like, ran a script. Well, I guess the problem with the Erica outfit doesn't look very different. Like, it's Horse Erica, which is similar to Legendary Erica. And the outfit's like Legendary Erica, but with a little more cloth. Cool. Cute. legitimately, outside of, like, warp spamming, how else are you supposed... Oh, shit. How else are you supposed to get through this other than baiting Ballista? Like, Ballista... This is not Fates, where I actually think Ballista are fairly well designed. This is just, like, a shitload of power headed straight for your dome. Can summon villagers to be meat shields. Yeah, but I want a free Knight's Crown. Oh, damn. All right, let's go Finn. A 20 defense unit. Well, Matcha's taking a breather on the bench. Left. Or left. And is still dodging. Shit. I really like the launchers and fates. Like, I think time has been somewhat nice to Fates as a strategy game. Because, like, it's been so long since I bothered to play through Fates and actually give a shit about its story and characters. So to that end, the only interaction I have with Fates is its, like, fairly solid mechanics. To that end, I guess, yeah, I am rather positive on it. Yeah, no, Leaf doesn't want to use a... Like, I feel like Leaf is just kind of... I like Leaf as a lord. He's, like, obviously flawed. But his flaws aren't ever really, like, overlooked, per se. Like, you understand his worldview, his wants, and kind of his failings as both a potential leader and his privilege as, like, a noble. I feel Leaf is kind of a better executed Roy to that end, in being someone far too young and naive for the task at hand, who still wants to complete the mission without compromising too much on his ideals. Roy's just like fucking white bread. I guess Roy's really just worse Mark. What privilege? He was raised as a refugee on the verge of starving. He wasn't raised on the verge of starving. This conversation of August is really nice. Augustus. I forget what. The point is that, like, Leaf, despite living in destitute or desolate lands, was taken care of. He didn't have to suffer like many others did, day-to-day basis. One left. Iden was due. Zephiel too. See, the part about, like, Zephiel's hatred of humanity and, like, Roy trying to embody essentially the virtues that humanity can convey, I like that about FE6. But a lot of its character and plot structure, it borrows too much from FE1 to be considered, like, character archetypes in the same way I would call, like, Jagan's archetypes, Cain and Abel's archetypes. Like, I respect something that tries something new and executes it kind of so-so more than I would respect something that is a pretty cut and dry recycling of established, like, character and concepts, especially within the same series. Alright, cool. Now we can actually play the video game. We did it. We waited 10 turns. Like a real Fire Emblem player. You know what, Tanya? You're not going to do much of anything. Wait a second. Okay, we're fine. FE10 feels like a Kaga game in all the right ways. It lacks much of the bullshit that I'm not a huge fan of in Kaga games. Also, women get to have some agency, which is nice. They should have had for a bad ending in FE6 is like the Dark Dragon comes back and destroys the world. I guess, but it's not, this isn't Mother 3. You can't just like, that would be really unsatisfying given how kind of cryptic the criteria for the true ending is. I mean, I guess it's not cryptic, but it's very easy to miss. FE10's endgame being fun. That's true. FE10's endgame is kind of not my favorite thing in the world, but I think it... Honestly, it's cool enough from a story perspective that I almost don't care. And Mother 3 really... I haven't played Mother 3 in a... But that was a really good one. The Diginsia chapter... Okay, one thing I don't like about, I guess, both Diginsia and Ashura, the AoE attacks are really fucking vague as to how much damage they will do and how best to avoid them. Like, there's a lot of obfuscated mechanics in terms of... How did Durandal, Armads, and Oriola make it back to their dungeons? Presumably... Actually, shit, you're right. Because Athos fucking dies, so he can't warp back. I could see Pence maybe taking care of it. Like, okay, Durandal and Armads, sure, I can see Ellawood and Hector going back to do that. And sealing it away. Because they're like, hey, we don't want any shit to... we don't want this shit to happen again. Yeah, for like everything else, like Forblaze, I guess Forblaze is probably passed on to Pent, given he was Athos' pupil. And to that end, you can maybe imply that the other, like, legendary weapons, Oriola, was passed on to Pent, and Pent's just like, alright, fuck it, I'll... Man, I really do not like... I don't like plot warping. Plot warping bad. Not a fan. Okay, strength, we'll take it. I think the only game where I'm kind of okay with warp, single game I'm okay with it, well, I guess games, Tellius. Like, Tellius establishes the rules of warping pretty well, where, like, you're either... It has to be Benyon made, because they're, like, the Magitech capital of the world, essentially. And using warp powder, or, like, a rewarp staff... The rewarp staff, there's only one, and it is apparently divined up in FE10 for Lacane only. And warp powder even makes the Black Knight kind of tired. Yeah, and FE6, FE7. I guess one thing that's kind of weird for me about FE7, and I realize that it's something that is more a product of just trying to convey story beats through moving units on a map more than anything else. But like that, Ephidel can warp, Limstella can warp, presumably Sonya can warp, Nurgle can definitely warp, Athos can mass warp. I am okay with Athos and Nurgle being able to warp at full power. That's fine. Everyone else, no. And I would say you could probably even rewrite... You wouldn't necessarily even need to rewrite it for, like, Nurgle not to warp after Dragon's Gate. Just make it more apparent that Elbert absolutely fucks that dude up. Like, instead of they're just, like, being, oh, the units collide, and then oh, it's a sword stab effect. No, like, you're essentially fighting the leader of a bunch of homunculi. It would make sense if Elbert, like, straight up stabbed that man in the throat, like, inflicted a wound that by all rights would kill him. Visually weakening him to a point where we, the audience, could be like, yeah, all right, I get why Carbon Man don't warp anymore. He's missing a throat. Okay. So I know once I go in here, the squad will try and fuck my day up, and I don't want to do that, so... I mean, rated M Fire Emblem... You can do that in a rated T Fire Emblem. FE7 somewhat has the problem of being a more... a younger focused Fire Emblem. Coming off of things like Thracia and FE4. The Game Boy was more focused towards children exclusively. While the SNES was kind of like, it was a home console focused towards both, like, children and teens. I could probably, like, get away with a little more attack. Come around. Loki kind of preferred Tiki's, like, fluffy dragon form. A little more unique, IMO. Oh wow, it being made in anticipation of an international release. Is that a cue for me to start my so-and-so? Lin mode was made purely as a way to introduce the series to Westerners, but we know the copy pasta I would go in. FE7 was made more of mechanics, more of conveyance of mechanics in mind, which hurts it, in my opinion. Listen, I will go to bat for Lyn as a character, but Lyn mode kind of focuses, like, putting aside how certain things are conveyed, it kind of puts aside what should be the main focus for the character, which is established from, like, minute one of, like, hey, literally everyone I know is fucking dead. Maybe we should address that in the main story. But instead, like, you have a character setup that you do not pay off at all by virtue of just like, hey, in chapter 1, you get a new, like, goal to pursue. This family member that you didn't know existed is alive and apparently wants to see you, and also people that you didn't know gave a shit about you want you dead. All right, cool. Rated M games need more solid... rated M games either need, like, solid visuals that justify their rating, or, like, more explicit or mature themes. Like, part of me wonders why Persona gets the M rating. Like, it might be due to its demon designs. I'm not... Oh no, FE4 is 100% going to be neutered. Persona 5 has a literal dick monster. Mara's been in the series forever, right? Don't blame Mara. Mara does its best. P5 I think was M. I know P4 was, which was... That always surprised me as a kid that, like, P4 got an M rating. Persona 3 I can kind of understand because of its heavier themes. But Persona 4, like, yeah, I guess it's a murder mystery where, you know, people do die, like, are explicitly killed in a somewhat realistic setting, but that happens in a bunch of other RPGs. How much of it, to be fair. Yeah, I know, the Gamelon that's like Florina's entire introduction. Like, hey, don't hurt the like, we're gonna sell your Pegasus for money and sell you into what is presumably sexual slavery, but let's just don't think about it. The thing about, like, that trope of, like, haha, like, we're bandits and we capture women, like, that's more a genre trope that is so well trodden that people don't even consider the actual implications of it. Yeah, but Crom, it was a clean death for Crom, you know. Hellfire! Wait, no, that means I have 0 AS and I'll get doubled and die. Fuck. Wait, never mind, we're good! Adult-only games are, like, almost exclusively either, like, murder glorification simulators or, like, straight-up porn. Either that or they have offended the Chinese government in some way, shape, or form. And as we all know, offending the Chinese government. ESRB does not like that. Gambling also gets some rating. Rip Game Corner, I knew you. Okay, you have a great sword. Adults only Fire Emblem. Do you mean Team B's Fire Emblem? I need to heat. Oh, we're good. I'm not sure if I've mentioned that I'm. Oh wait, I'm gonna fuck my day up. Oh, thank God. All right. Anyway, I'm not sure if I've mentioned that I'm not a huge fan of like the dancer class in Fire Emblem, but I'm not a huge fan of the dancer class in Fire Emblem. Dancer class, it's an RPG holdover that Fire Emblem adopts without giving much. Right? Wait, did I not have Hellfire equipped? That it, like Fire Emblem adopts without giving much consideration as to like why the dancer class was originally a buff or a refresher class. It's like I think it stems actually from Dragon. Oh shit, yeah, I did just have fire. No, bards are okay. Like, let me explain. The whole dancer refresh concept is literally like strength from the power of boner, more or less, which sounds a little crass, and it is a little crass, but in its original implication, in its original implementation, it was more of like, hey, this really hot girl is just gonna be hot, and by virtue of that, your all-male party members are just gonna get like a huge boost. Like, see any of the older Dragon Quests before they got remade. You'll see what I'm talking about. Realize that half the dancers are minors in Fire Emblem. Yeah, that's where the trope comes from. Like, have your reservations, that's fine, but I can sort of like, I can get behind, in a game with a magic system, I can 100% get behind the idea that like music has some magical implications. Or like, honestly, I forget that Azura is technically a songstress, but like if you're actually just some sort of mage that does magic through the power of dance, that's fine. But like someone like Olivia or Lean or Sylvia or like Ethis, like essentially if you're just like a normal ass dancer, I don't think you really work as a refresher in Fire Emblem. Like Ninian, I think Ninian's fine. Like a literal she's half dragon, I think. Yeah, she's half dragon. Her dance is like specifically stated to have like special properties. She's the daughter of Nurgle and like a dragon from Arcadia. Wait, I'm gonna get fucking shit out of it. Yeah, like Ninian's fine because hers is explicitly stated to be some form of like special magic. Olivia's is just like refresh the power of boner. That's it. Three houses, same way. Like, I know that's not the intention with the trope, but that's sort of just where it stems from. Her mother isn't from Arcadia? I'm pretty sure. No, I'm pretty sure Aenor's from Arcadia, right? That's where Athos and fucking Nurgle studied. complete angle. Look, IMO, Bard's cool. Like, up top, you have Bards and Magical Dancers, and then you just have, like, RPG trope dancers. Not my favorite thing. Like, Azura's cool, because her song is, like, it essentially has the power to dispel plot device-based evil, which is fine by me. Don't think too hard about it. Three Houses Dancer is just like, fuck it, we want the class to be a thing. Who is Lance Dancer? Azura. I guess technically she's a songstress, but, you know, when we say dancer, we mean refresher. Herons are fucking great. Herons are up top. In terms of, like, how I think they work as refresh. Like, also shit, I didn't update that. By the way, down there in the crawl where it says we're doing Dokapon on Sunday, we're not. You're in fact doing Kirby and the Amazing Mirror. We kind of wanted to give Link a chance to get his bearings after moving. And also, I realized I could play Kirby and the Amazing Mirror with 4 people. Just as a heads up. That guy moved, like, somewhere Middle East. Gonna play Amazing Mirror? Yep. Parsec is God. Like, Parsec has no right being as good as it is. And, okay. Shiva decided that he wanted to die, so I was just gonna let him. Half caliber, 28, doubles. Yeah, you just die, cool. How did Shiva die? He attacked Matcha, which by all rights is considered to be a not very gamer move. Alright, animations are still off. Who cares? You know what it looks like when Asbo fucking murders someone. That's fine. Wind rank up. Asbo really doesn't need any more stats than he already has. Yeah, a little more magic would be nice, but whatever. If we killed him out... No, we won't. Yeah, but like, what if we kill her later? If. Oh, sure. The other map is chaos, but wouldn't that be more fun? Nah, that sounds more fun. Are we getting Kanamore? Maybe? I don't know what his recruitment is. Yeah, sorry, we're just not gonna engage with you. We have 20 good units for chapter 19. Well, you see, I have Matcha. Everything. Breeding is hard. Can't still the doggies. I could seize now, or I could kill him. Also, I kind of like that female paladins are essentially just like mists. I would just kill him. Yeah, I know Broggy's scroll, but I don't scroll abuse properly anyway. Oh. All right. Oh, sure. Well, at the very least, I can get a little bit of... level... rank skill. Wait. I just got 2 skill. Nice. Thanks, Odd Scroll. Very cool. Marita's... Hey, that was a 5%. Nice. I think that is our first double stat level up. Get some XP with you. I'm not gonna work. I'll just deal with you later. Our skill boosting. Oh, but look at all the skills she has. Astra Luna. Also, she's only holding that because I needed essentially an iron rune at some point, and I forgot to change it back. Oh, these guys suck. Suck a lot. Okay, well, I guess we will kill her. I'd have thought you'd be a little more threatening. Yeah, that's fine. I'll be perfectly honest, I would have assumed this to be a little more threatening. Yeah, no move star. Bye, Camus. I would get your piece of paper, but it's covered in blood. For this. Look, it's apparent that I don't use them properly anyway. Too much care. Rootable? I mean, not in my timeline. Honest to God, I could just run through and get a bunch of kills with Miranda. I think I'm gonna do that. Cyan stream more? Not quite sure what you mean by stream lore, but... Are we gonna hit anytime soon? Okay, this actually consumes uses, so, you know, please hit. There we go. Bit of XP. Pretty sure you're gonna be fatigued. Yeah, you're already gonna be fatigued. Might as well get... Reinhardt is the Camus of this game. There's no sense in there not being. You can have multiple sympathetic characters. Can't recruit under certain... And does Logan have to be in my personal guard? And honestly, Sia being in my personal guard wouldn't make... Sia's just good. He's always good. Oh wait, shit. Ah, you still have Ballista. Let's quickly... Wanna know mechas? What is mechas? Fate unit. I mean, Ronin would make sense. Like what? Ganved, Ronin, Odin. There we go. Like, picking a unit that's good for everyone as being your boy, like, that doesn't make... Having Camilla be on Mecha's guard, Camilla's just, like, a good unit. Oh my Jesus Christ. I'm liking Camilla is the joke. I mean, I'm gonna be honest, I know nothing about Mecha's proclivities. So maybe that's his type. I guess we probably should show Amalda's gross. So hey, if we didn't have to murder her, we would get an authority star, which is nice. And we'd get a pretty good unit, which is nice. And we get a healer, which is nice. But we didn't, which is not nice. But she doesn't have Cypher Art, so like, how important could she be? Hey, 3 hit and avoid. It's Thracia. Every point matters. I'm gonna burn through all of our Hellfires. What defines a mecha? Poor audio quality. An over-reliance on... I guess not an over-reliance. Poor audio quality. And, like... a proclivity for... good units. And double. Hit that. Hey, crit. Nice. Magic, skill, and con. The fact that I'm getting skill is very nice. I mean, to be fair, I kind of prefer pants as like a trope. Pants is a trope. That actually just came out of my mouth. Pants is like a design decision for female characters in Fire Emblem. Like, I get that in some games it's just not how their general design archetypes line up. But I think, like, you can just make them tights. Like, that's essentially... that pretty much accomplishes the same goal of just being form-fitting to the point of, like, showing leg outline. No women in FE7 or Sov wear pants. This is correct. Which, to be fair, Sov takes inspiration from, like, 80s anime, and it's... well... I guess it's just more... I guess they could have given people pants. I don't know. It is a remake of Gaiden, which is an older game. Where, yeah, of course no one wears pants, because everyone's essentially just, like... from Slayers. Matilda wear pants? Matilda might wear pants. I can't remember if Matilda's like Isadora, though. Okay, well, there you go. Pichu, you are, like, completely incorrect. Feel bad. Trying to remember the women in, like, FE6 that wear pants, and I think it's really just Echidna. I think Echidna is, like, holding up FE6 from just being... pants being in a consistent aversion in Olevian design. Oh yeah, I guess Sue does too. Sue wears, like, comfy puffy pants. Magic, and skill, and HP. With you too, huh? I'll be, alright. Now, if Heroes is to be believed, Wendy is wearing high heels and booty shorts. Okay, well, we're finally done with Chapter 17. The second-rate commander, but he makes up for it by lavishing his troops in it. Looking forward to all the silver weapons to sell. Xavier. Well, I mean, I don't think you're gonna be taking the field, buddy. General has 8 adjutants. They're his closest kin. They've shouldered life's burdens together. The families of those 8 adjutants are being held hostage inside the castle. And despite being their superior, the general hasn't the heart to act without the consent of his men. Say what you will, but he cares deeply of their well-being. If we rescue the hostages, the plan's obvious. Rescue the hostages. You think it'll be that easy? Savior chapter. And a master sealed. Limstella you could count, but like canonically, Limstella does not have any gender. Like cipher cards list gender for characters, and Limstella like canonically is just a thing. Like Limstella is so much a morph that she's hardly human, or I guess they're hardly human, to a point where I guess the concept of gender isn't.
Anyway,
the question is, I'm gonna be perfectly honest. I've been streaming for 2.5 hours. Morphs reproduce, probably not. I've been streaming for 2.5 hours. I would probably only have like 3.5 hours in me before I have to get to work. So like, straight up, I'm pretty sure chapter 18 is going to take forever. I think we're gonna make this one a short stream, come back fresh next week, and just have a long stream. Because, yeah, I'm a little lightheaded. I'll be perfectly honest. Giving blood, I'm already thin. I don't have that much blood to give. Okay. Context. We are going to try our best to get Xavier. I'm not going to sleep. I have work to do. I woke up at noon. I woke up at noon, gave blood, and then, like, streamed. So I'm still a little woozy. So, yeah, I think we'll probably do 18 next time. I don't think it's a great idea to start it now. Thracia can be a little tedious. Like, I enjoy the game, but getting through it, it's a little slow. And I think that part of that is just because there is so much that you can do on a given turn. If I were to pick one chapter, no, we're doing this proper. We're doing this the proper way. Goes the slow route. Forest was terrible. Ballista chapter I could have done faster if I just warp skipped. Anyway, on Saturday we'll be doing Kirby and the Amazing Mirror. I think we can actually get through that entire game. Like, no joke, I'm fairly certain we'll be able to get through the entire game in one sitting. So we'll see. I don't know. Kind of hoping that works out. After Kirby and the Amazing Mirror, we're probably going to figure out a way to have Dokapon be a regular thing. I just wanted to give Link some time to move, because when people are signing up for Dokapon, they're essentially signing away their life to me for like 2 months. Saturday or Sunday? Sunday. It says Dokapon Kingdom down there. That's a lie. I forgot to update that because we only confirmed Kirby and the Amazing Mirror yesterday. Anyway, thanks for coming out. I realize that Thracia is not everyone's cup of tea. At times, it's not even my cup of tea, but we're getting through it just so I can say I have and I don't have to do it. Anyway, I will see you all in a little bit. Thanks for coming out. Hope you have a wonderful rest of your evening, because it's probably not dead of night for you. And do keep it grooving.